I don't know about you, man, but this is one of the best Muppet Show episodes. Hey guys, this is Animat, and welcome back to the Muppet Vlog. Now this time we're going to be looking into the 11th episode of the 3rd season of the Muppet Show, which features the one and only Raquel Welch. And if you don't know who she is, oh boy, you be missing out. Now, she actually started out with a small bit in the film 1 Million Years BC. But when she was featured in the poster, that apparently really sold well, and it actually made the film highly successful and highly remembered mostly because of Raquel Welch. But most importantly, it made her a total sex symbol. But good looks alone doesn't make her Raquel Welch. It was actually stated that hold on, going here in my source. She carved out a place in movie history portraying strong female characters and breaking the mold of submissive sex symbols. And she has actually been renowned to be a very prominent actress and a singer at the same time. She was also been deemed as one of the sexiest women alive ever. Empire put her among the 100 sexiest stars in film history. Playboy even put her up as at number 3 in the 100 sexiest stars in the 20th century, and even Men's Health put her up at number 2 of the hottest women of all time. And even nowadays, she's almost at 80, and looking at her now, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, I would. I most likely would if she would ask me. Yeah, I would. But anyways, yeah, going into the episode that she appeared in, oh boy, they know that they got a real treasure with Raquel Welch, and not once do they want to miss the opportunity of using Raquel Welch, because the episode for the most part is mostly about her, and mostly everything about what makes Raquel Welch in terms of the sexiness and also in terms of being the strong independent woman. A great example in terms of the sexiness is 2 bits actually. One is the opening act of Baby It's Me, where it's a caveman setting and she's mostly fighting a giant spider, but it's mostly the outfit where it's like part dress, part tribute to what she wore in 1 million years BC. But the important thing is that they do not forget to show the curves, and it's all about the curves. And mostly, on top of being a singer and an actress, she's also a great dancer, so we also see a lot of great moves, and oh boy, it really was fascinating. But then there was another one, and probably the highlight. It was when we see Raquel Welch talking with Fozzie Bear, and I'm trying to find the song that she would sing. It doesn't mention. Oh, okay, yeah. In like Raquel Welch would talk with Fozzie. Well, she would like talk and serenade to him, "Confide with me," and I knew in the back of my mind that must be the moment when thousands, and I really do mean thousands, maybe millions of men around the world during that time, that they got jealous over a godforsaken Muppet. Because the best way to describe that scene, it was that it felt like a dream, because it was legit Raquel Welch. It was her serenading this love song to Fozzie Bear, and also like touching his face all over the place, telling him how, you know, how sweet, how funny, how sexy he is. It's like, this is a dream scenario. This is the kind of thing that, like, all the guys are watching it, and they want to see, like, they see themselves in Fozzie's place, where, like, Raquel Welch seems to be so in love with them. It's like, oh my god, it's like, it feels so much like a dream. It's so much so, it almost feels like it's the kind that, like, the scene would be over and Fozzie Bear would just wake up. Like, it felt exactly like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it feels like one of those scenes that feels just way too good to be true. Because, my god, like, you got such a beautiful goddess like Raquel Welch, like, just reminiscing her love to Fozzie Bear. It's like, oh my god. But then there is also another side that you see Raquel Welch, the more intelligent side, the stronger side. And in here, you actually see Raquel Welch, actually, right at the beginning, right the second the show starts, you actually see Raquel Welch trying to, like, she would want to change her image. Well, what I mean change her image is try to be shown a bit more intelligent, and she was trying to practice and reading Merchant of Venice by William Shakespeare. While at the same time, you also got the grand finale, which is Raquel Welch and Miss Piggy doing a duet of I'm a Woman. And that was definitely fantastic. And this is probably one of the best moments of, like, total girl power, where you see Miss Piggy and Raquel Welch pretty much reminiscing their, how great it is to, like, the power that they have of being a woman. So, and it was definitely awesome. It was, it has that bit of sexiness, but it's mostly to show a strong woman, and it definitely works out. It was definitely awesome. But this is not entirely about Raquel Welch. She takes the majority of the episode, but it's not all about her. Of course, at the same time, this is an episode that's mostly about Fozzie Bear, because he actually did go to group therapy, and the group leader apparently told Fozzie to be more assertive, to be more confident, to be more like the boss of the place. So, we actually see Fozzie be more assertive and just, try to boss around with Kermit. And the best way to describe it is that I feel like this is being Canadian assertive, because, like, you see Fozzie trying to be more confident, trying to be the boss. It's like, this is my way, and it shall go my way! Oh, sorry. In a way, I kind of feel like, this is the time where I feel the most related to Fozzie Bear in this situation, because often, I would have my times when I would want to, present my confidence, try to be the boss among my friends. Well, not be the boss, but I mean more like, show some confidence, show some assertiveness. And then sometimes it doesn't necessarily work out. And on top of that, especially with the scene with Raquel Welch with Fozzie Bear, it's just the moment he's like I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be very honest with you guys, I would probably do the same thing in that situation if I would meet with a woman that hot and she would do the same, trying to serenade her love to me. It's like, what? So, yeah, but, at the same time, there are some other moments as well. Gonzo would actually sing a song called Jamboree, which is more, it's made more as this, silly song that does have a good message where, even though you're lonely, you could still have fun. Even if it is just you, have a good imagination and stuff like that. But you can tell this is the kind of silly song that is really made for the Muppets. Oh, actually, hold on a sec. I just realized, apparently that is an original song. This is not made anywhere else. This is made for the Muppet Show, where it's actually, it's stated, an original song by Larry Grossman and Frank Oz. Well, what do you know? But anyways, at the same time, there are some other good moments as well. You got, actually, very interestingly enough, there is a talk spot moment, but this is the first time where Kermit doesn't talk to one of the guest stars. He doesn't talk with Raquel Welch. Instead, Kermit would actually talk with Marvin Suds. And that was actually a really fun moment. We had some times with Marvin Suds before, but this time Marvin Suds was actually talking with, this is just Marvin Suds looking into his character and how he has treated the, the Muppet phones at the same time. So we got into more depth with it, which does result in some funny moments. And another great moment at the same time was actually with the Swedish chef, and he actually wanted to do a chicken in a basket, which actually, I'm not going to say much about it. You just got to go and check it out. It is really hilarious. So overall, I would say that this is a fantastic episode. However, I do have to contemplate, I'm not 100% sure, I really do appreciate, I really had a blast with this episode, but I don't know if it's rather I like this episode because it is fantastic. It has great writing. It has a lot of great bits. Either that or because, my god, how beautiful is Raquel Welch. It's either one of the two, but I would definitely say that this is a fantastic episode. One of the highlights of this season. You got great moments with the characters. Like, you really go in depth with characters like Fozzie Bear, Marvin Suds, and even Miss Piggy. A fantastic use of a special guest star. This is more about her than it is just the shenanigans going on in the Muppet Show. Like, overall, fantastic musical numbers. Just everything about it is just overall great. And guys, you gotta check out Raquel Welch. I highly recommend it. Even in this episode of the Muppet Show, you got a good dose of the sexiness from Raquel Welch. But yeah, this is definitely a high recommendation, a must-watch episode of The Muppet Show, so this is definitely fantastic. But anyways, that is pretty much it for this time in the Muppet Vlog, so I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, and unfortunately, I don't think the next episode will be as hot as this. But we shall see if the special guest star will be as great as Raquel Welch. But we will only know until next time, so see you later, dudes!